It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Parts of Newcastle's East End have been closed to traffic and pedestrians after a fatal motorbike accident early this morning. Hunter and Scott Street between Derby and Watt Street is closed, while the light rail is not running between the interchange and Newcastle Beach. It's not clear at this stage when the roads will reopen or when light rail services will resume. There's also no pedestrian access to Scott Street between Wolfe and Watt Streets. Police are still trying to determine the identity of a man whose body was found in the water off Caves Beach. Emergency services were alerted to the discovery of the man's naked body about 100 metres from shore just before 4 yesterday afternoon. He's described as having a medium build with short, light brown hair. Police say the body had no identifying marks or tattoos. Anyone who can assist police with their inquiries is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. It's feared healthcare card holders and children in the Hunter are losing access to vital healthcare services through changes to bulk billing. As from January 1, the federal government reclassified the Hunter as metropolitan, meaning doctors are no longer able to pass on the bulk billing rural incentive to patients. It means local GPs are now only able to provide a $6.30 Medicare rebate to bulk billing patients instead of $9.50. Secretary of the Hunter GP Association, Dr. Lee Fong, is urging the Health Minister to have a change of heart.
What we want the Federal Minister for Health, Greg Hunt, to do is to reverse these changes that are affecting the ability of the doctors in our region to provide bulk billed care to the most vulnerable, in particular healthcare card holders and children under the age of 16.
The popular Myall Lakes National Park north of Newcastle will be closed from midday today due to the elevated bushfire risk. The national park has almost 24 camping and day use areas, including boat ramps, beaches and walking tracks. National Park says the extremely dry conditions means fires which break out can spread very quickly, putting visitors at risk. Waterways will remain open, but all land within the park will remain closed until further notice. Landing by boat is also prohibited. Rangers will monitor the situation weekly, but the park won't reopen until there is significant widespread rain. With the bushfire season far from over, Singleton Council has confirmed it will continue to support the local community and firefighters however it can. Bushfires in the area have been contained thanks to backburning operations undertaken by the RFS. However, Singleton Mayor Sue Moore says the recent rain may impact the RFS ability to backburn effectively.
We are having some rain today, but unless it's significant rain, it's really hampering backburn opportunities. I know the RFS is doing an amazing job and the volunteers, but I do know it does hamper their backburning opportunities unless it's substantial rain. So hopefully we do get that substantial rain and things turn around from where we are at the moment.
A 2-hour tour covering more than 50 kilometres of Lake Macquarie is being launched this month. The cruise tour will start later in the month, taking 20 people at a time through sites at Swan Bay, Eleebana and Swansea Sand Islands. Tour operator Coast XP's owner Dominic May says more people are interested in exploring the lake.
I've had lots of guests on board our tours that have shown a particular interest in exploring Lake Macquarie itself, and our tours didn't necessarily head into Lake Macquarie at that time, and so it's prompted us to design a specific lake-only tour.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets interim coach Craig Deans and assistant Lee Quiang have a tough week ahead as injuries add to their enormous task against Sydney FC. Key forward Dimi Petratos was missing from training after playing against Melbourne Victory with a niggling groin injury. Chief Executive Laurie McKenna says it's still too early to determine the formation of the team.
He's got an injury with his groin. Stevie Gakovic has got a bit of an injury. So they are 50-50 for Friday night. So it's a bit early even to look at what shapes or who we've got available.
Meanwhile, McKenna has been inundated with interest in the Jets' coaching position. The CEO has been approached by high-profile candidates, including former England boss Sven-Goran Eriksson, and expects to make an appointment within a fortnight. McKenna is currently compiling a short list of potential replacements and looks to start interviews in the coming week. And the New South Wales Country Bush Blues sit equal second on 12 points on the overall standings, alongside hosts Queensland and Victoria. The Bush Blues will face 3 tournament-deciding matches in a row at the Australian Country Cricket Championships this week. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 15, 34, 28, 26, 17, 10 and 45, and the supplementaries are 18 and 12. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.